Hi. Today, thought we'd try something a bit different. Um, I spent a lot of when I was younger, I had really bad confidence, and I have learned so many cool tricks and techniques to help me become a more confident person. So I thought today I'll share a few of those secrets of you, and then after that we'll do a little meditation and we'll see how we get on. So today there's just two things that you need today is two pieces of paper. Doesn't matter if it's scrap paper, whatever paper, as long as you can write on it. And you've got a pen as well, because that would be really useful. So yeah, the first thing we're going to do today is with your pen and paper, I want you to write down 5 things that you're not too keen about yourself. So like 5 things you don't like about yourself. I'm going to do this as well. So if you kind of get stuck for ideas, I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing so you can do it along with me. So on your first piece of paper, if you write down 5 things you don't like about yourself, okay? So these things can either be physical or they can be sort of mental, or like an example being like a funny nose, if you're not too keen on your nose, or maybe you lack self-discipline. So those could be 2 examples. So if you're just joining, the first task is to write down 5 things that you don't like about yourself. So that can either be something to do with like your body, or something the way you act, or something about your personality. I'm going to reveal mine in a minute, because I want to do this along with you, so I really get the full force and let you know if you're doing it right. I'm actually finding this quite hard. I'm thinking. Okay, so my 5 things. Okay, I've probably not even true, because that's the way your brain works. Is a weird thing. I don't always like my nose. Like there's something about it that I don't quite like. I don't know why. The second thing I don't like about myself is I've got skinny arms, and I've tried so hard to sort of go to the gym and make them bigger, but it's still really skinny, and I can't stand those arms. Third thing I don't like about myself is I overthink and ruminate, and sort of my brain rattles around, usually about shit, basically, nothing useful. The fourth thing, my hair, like, to be honest, it is locked down, so I can't really do much about that, but sometimes it annoys me. And 5, self-discipline. Sometimes I find it really hard to get motivated and do things. So those are my top 5. Hopefully you've written top 5 as well. So I just want you to look at your list and then just rip it in half like that, and then screw it up into a ball and throw it away. Just landed in the bin. So the next thing we're going to do, this time we're going to keep the piece of paper. I want you to write down 5 things that you love about yourself. Or just like, but 5 positive things about you, maybe about your appearance, about your personality, or maybe some achievements that you've done. Okay. Don't forget to pick up that paper later. Again, this might be quite tricky to think of something if sometimes if you maybe in a bit of a mood or maybe you're a bit down today, it's fine. You don't have to do 5, but it just will really help you get into the habit. So, and even if they can just be like really small things, might have like amazing ears, or you might be talented at banana bread making. That could be something. Um, so if anyone is just joining us, we're just writing down 5 things we like about ourselves. Okay, so my 5 things. I've just put down creativity. I like to try new things. Um, I like to make meetups. You're probably on this video because you went on Meetup and you found this, and I make quite a few of those. I enjoy that. I never give up. Even when the chips are down, I keep going and going and going. Now 5, my beard's all right. I mean, it's a bit hairy at the moment, over hairy, but it's pretty cool. So whatever 5 things that you've written down, look after that. Don't rip it and throw it. Just look after it. And the last thing we're going to do before the meditation is we're going to write down 5 things that we are grateful for. So an example of this could be, that you can walk, that you can take in fresh air. The reason why I'm asking you to write down 5 things that you're grateful for is that through things like that, we can be happy without the need for possessions and materials. 5 things we're grateful for, we can take anywhere with us. And just try and encourage you to be more positive about the small things. So yeah, I'll stop talking. And if you write down 5 things that you're grateful for. You can steal mine if you want. Examples could also be like family, and certain skills, or fresh air. Okay, so my 5 things is the fact that I've got clothes. That's very handy, especially right now. But I feel very lucky that I can wear what I want, and there's no one's going to judge me. Another thing I'm grateful for is freedom of speech. So we don't live in some sort of strange 1984 society. We can pretty much say what we want, like without over worrying too much about that. And like we're not in the Tudor times, not going to get our head chopped off. 3, grateful for having friends. There's people out there that I love, and they're really important to me. I probably wouldn't be the same person if it wasn't without them. So I'm grateful for meeting some really awesome people. The 4th thing I'm grateful for is being alive. That is pretty awesome. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I think, wow, I'm alive. Like I'm so bloody lucky right now. The 5th thing is dogs. I mean, how amazing are dogs? Like just walking to the park and seeing this big, smiley, happy dog. Isn't that the best thing? So those are 5 things to be grateful for. And the reason I came up with that is to help you become more positive and like the small things that you can take everywhere. And the idea is to kind of build resilience and to have things in your life that that you can always have. So not like money or luxuries. Like with these 5 things on your list, you can always have them to fall back on. And it doesn't have to be 5. You can like rattle off 10, 20, 50, like loads. So yeah. So that's the pen and paper out the way. You can put that aside. And I thought now we're going to do some meditation. So if you can find somewhere to sit, or you can even lie down if you want to feel a bit more relaxed. Just find somewhere that you can sit and not be distracted just for about 10 minutes. And what we're going to do with this meditation is going to be slightly different. It's going to have a bit more of a confidence edge to go with the theme. So if you just find somewhere, again, comfortable and quiet, and you just close your eyes and just feel those eyelids gently closing. And after you close your eyes, you take a nice deep breath in through the nose and breathe out. Make sure your inhales and exhales are nice and long so you really feel more relaxed and more at ease. So again, if you breathe in through the nose, breathe out. Just feel the air slowly coming out and your shoulders falling back down. And as you breathe in and out, just notice your chest as it rises and falls with each breath. So another breath, please. Nice and slow breaths. Just let go of any tension, any worries. Just imagine yourself to be more peaceful and more happy. Just let any stresses or anxiety just fade away as you breathe in and breathe out. Just focus on the air coming in and out of your body. Now, with your eyes closed, I want you to imagine that you're somewhere in your mind where you are relaxed and safe. It can be a beach or forest, enchanted garden, it can even be another room in your house. Wherever that is, just put it in front of your mind and go to that happy, more relaxed place. And don't forget to breathe. And for me, it would probably be like a beach, somewhere that's nice and sand and clear air. But it can be any way you like. It's completely up to you. As long as there's a place where you feel happy and relaxed. Now I want you to imagine in this room that there is a person that is nearby you. This person is a more confident, slightly older, but more assured you. Just take a moment just to take a look at that more confident version of you in front of you. What do they look like? They're a little bit older, but everything about them is the same. But the way they stand, It's just more triumphant. It's stronger. Just take a moment to look at that more confident, slightly older you who appears more calm and in control of their lives than ever before. Just take a moment just to imagine what they look like. Maybe imagine what they sound like. Just look into their eyes. Take a moment to really just visualize the whole body of that more confident and happier you. What I want you to do is imagine just stepping into that more confident, charismatic, and happier you. Just imagine stepping right into them as if it's two holograms merging to one. Just imagine stepping into their body. Now you can just imagine what life is like through their eyes. Feel the energy of being in this more confident version. Feel the forces around you. And you can borrow their confidence, you can borrow their charisma, you can borrow their self-assurity, and you can borrow their calm. Just keep looking through their eyes. Hear what they hear. Maybe imagine walking. Maybe there's a bit more of a swagger. Just imagine walking around in a more confident version of you, of your head held up high and a big smile on your face. Just imagine that energy. And this version of you is so much happiness, so much joy. Maybe doubts still pop into their head, but in this new version of you, those thoughts just disappear. And all you can feel is love and approval of yourself. You no longer need the love and approval of others because you are fine and you are complete. And just imagine the energy within you, how good it feels to love yourself and feel this new confidence and this new energy just fulfill you. And I just want you to take a moment to do some more deep breaths, but breathe with the more confident you. Maybe as you breathe in, do it with a bigger sense of vigor and energy. Maybe with your back up a bit taller, your posture more confident and relaxed. So breathe in. Breathe out. Feel the new confidence and new energy as you breathe in and out of this new, more confident you. Keep breathing. Just feel any tension melt away as you feel more relaxed and more at ease. grateful for the world around you and the confidence that you will develop and the confidence that already exists inside of you. Okay, so take one nice long deep breath. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Well, I hope that helped, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to. Um, but yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the week and hopefully feel a bit more confident. Um, don't forget to try and always focus on the positives. I know it can be hard, but just remind yourself of all the things you're grateful of. Example could be when you're brushing your teeth, just remember like how lucky you are to have toothbrush, toothpaste, and all the things. When you're cooking, just take a moment to really appreciate the taste of that food. And just you might start seeing positive areas in your life that you didn't know existed before. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day.